Kira Yoshikaga is excited for this stream. That is true. He has been waiting all day since yesterday. Alright. I'll wait for a little bit more people to join and then I'll start talking. I'll start yapping. Hello, Enchanted Sticks. What's a goal thing? Pick a goal. 50 super chats by 2 minutes, I expect. Hello, everyone joining. Oh, shit. Yeah, I was trying to multi-stream to Twitch, and then Twitch wasn't working because apparently I needed a lower bitrate. I'd rather just deal with that tomorrow. Hello, my background noise? I'm glad that's what I'm all to you. Hello, you taught me all the basics, lol. I'm glad to count. You're 100% smarter ever since you watch my tutorials. I'm just joking. You're probably smart on your own. I'm kind of stupid. Yap. So after yesterday's Yap stream, in the middle of it, I decided that today, all of today is just going to be solely drawing hands, because yesterday I got way too distracted talking about other shit. So this is the second day of the daily streams until I don't know when. Good evening, man. It's night in my country. Oh shit. What up, Quang? Tomorrow I'm gonna stream. I'll say it again at the end of chat, but tomorrow I'm gonna stream at from probably 12 to 4 or 6. I'll see when. Because I thought early in the morning is when most of my viewers are active, but it was actually like more towards the afternoon. At least like afternoon relative to where I live. So yeah, I'm streaming clips today, right? Yeah, I am. Okay. So yeah, make a new folder so I can draw again and keep practicing again. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep, you know, stream topics a little bit more lighthearted. I don't know. I don't like talking about like you know, heavy hitting stuff. So yeah, definitely not clickbait. It's not, dude. It's not. I can promise you. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to keep stream a little bit more lighthearted today. I'm gonna try to yap about different stuff, because I also realize that sometimes I talk about the same shit. Like 2 days in a row, I kind of yapped about the fundamentals, and I feel like people already like understand that. So let me also pop out chat so I can see it, because I need to have it over here. I can't figure out how to render. Do not worry, pal. I will teach you the stream. Right, let me also move this to the side. All right. Let us continue the journey of learning how to draw hands. So yesterday I figured out the process. If you were here yesterday, then you saw me draw this hand. This is annoying me. So here's the final hand I ended up making. Here is... What's your favorite JoJo character? I had an answer for that. If I'll tell you, I'll remember. So here is the sketch. So with the sketch, I kind of realized I don't really want to be making that many curves. I really just want to be making curves for, like, you know, like the fingertips and stuff. But like, I mostly just want to be like making straight lines. So like, well, you know what a fucking straight line is. I don't think I have to tell you. Your mic is a bit small, bro. I think it's about average size. But I needed a layer to draw on. Hold on. Yeah, so if you look at the hand sketch, most of it is like gaps and then like just mostly straight lines. And I also like kind of like wobbly lines too. I prefer bisexual lines. But yeah, so like straight lines, or like more unrefined lines, like wobbly lines, because that kind of helps me like visualize the structure more. Yesterday I was also struggling with line art, but I kind of found out the method. So here's the line art I ended up creating. So one technique that I really like that the artists that I do, or the artists that I follow, what I like that they do is that they kind of incorporate the line art into the shading. So as you can see right here, right here, right here, you can see that it doesn't really follow the same texture as the actual line art, which is like over here, over here. It also applies to like right here and right here, where it kind of looks like it's blending in, like it's kind of like blurred out, you see? So if I bring up the color, you can kind of see that it looks like part of the shading of the hand. And I think that's like a really clever technique that they do that I really want to do as well. As you can see, it looks like, if you press your fingers together, it looks like the darkest shadows of the finger. Saw red nails and immediately thought of Jane Doe. I'm already edging. Okay, bro. I like the faded lines on the knuckles and such. Rendering is sore until you're sitting on until your ass is sore from sitting for hours over certain details. True. But yeah, so I also figured out a method for line art that I really like. So, where's my line art pen? Okay, so you know, this is pretty obvious. Some people already do this, but I didn't do it because I didn't think it'd work for me. Dude, my viewers are fluctuating. Holy shit. People do not want to hear me yab about hands, apparently. So what I usually do... Oh, speaking of which, any advice on good chairs for drawing? I have a desk with a cheap chair that I'm select after the first... I have had the same chair for forever, so I do not have, like, an opinion on that. But, so let's say... So, like, what my technique is... like, I want to draw really thick on the outside to kind of emphasize the shape of the drawing. And then on the inside, I'm going to use thinner lines. But after I'm done, I'll readjust, manually readjust some of the line art to kind of look more dynamic. So as you can see, it's thick to thin, to thick to thin. I don't actually do that. I don't actually do it while okay, well, if I say it like that's gonna sound fucking funny. I don't actually do it while drawing the line art. I do it after I draw the line art. So like, yeah, I'll show you an example. I'll do something like this. So I'll take my basic tool, I'll convert it into a transparent color, and then I'll erase where I think the thinness should be. And then I'll get my airbrush tool, and then kind of like erase some of the middle so that it looks like it's going from thick and opaque to thin and transparent. And so kind of like adding this line weight after you're done drawing the line art is like the move for me. That's what I do. Yeah, it's pretty good. I figured, like, for me it didn't work for a long time, but now since like I got it to work, so it kind of made my line art feel more good to look at. So now that when I look at my line art, I actually don't feel depressed anymore. So let me show you an example of old, like, how my line art used to look. Let me bring up one of my art pieces. Also, I really hope I don't get copyrighted this stream. I did get copyrighted last stream for 2 fucking songs, which is stupid as hell. Here. So here, I actually bring up 2 examples. One from, I think, well, what would be 2023 now, and then one from maybe 2022. So this one, to the same character, so we can keep it consistent. I just brute force it by repeating the same line over and over 600 times until I get the pressure right, because I'm a dumb caveman who can't into workflow. That's what I used to do. I still kind of do that, but I don't know. I'm trying to work less on being perfect. I feel like trying to be perfect kind of causes you harm, so I try not to be. But let me take out her color. Okay. So here's my line art from 2022. Remember, this is the same line art from my 700k viewed video, which I feel bad now because, well, I mean, it has good advice. I feel like, so the advice in that video I gave is to like lightly press on your screen when you do line art. And in a way, it's not good advice, but in a way it kind of is, because like I'm kind of teaching you to like control the pressure in your brush more often instead of just always pressing hard. But yeah, that's what the line art looks like in 2022. It looks like dog. Here is 2023 line art. If I can hide the color. You see, like, it's getting better. There's more variety. The inside is, you know, thinner, and the outside is thicker, but it's still kind of like, because like, there's not the darkest of colors, and then there's like not the lightest of colors, and then like the pen pressure, like it's either dark or sorry, it's either thick or thin. There's no like, it's not like a, it's either thick or thin. It's not like a whole continuous wave of thickness. Good luck, Exolotto. Exolati. My final. Wishing good luck. But taking a look at this, it feels way more dynamic. There feels like a much more range and thickness, as you can see. As you can see, thick to thin, like gradually. Even on the outer parts, as you can see on the outer parts of this one, there's like never any thinness. It's always thick. But in this one, there is thinness on the edges. On the inside, also, as I was talking about earlier, I tried blending some of the line art into the color, which I think looks really good. Perfectionism is a form of self-harm, only mentally, yeah. And then, yeah, so I am really proud of how this hand ended up looking like. Even though it was a copy, yeah, I will be sincere to you, I did copy this hand. I didn't trace it. If you look at yesterday's VOD, you can see that let me bring up my reference. It's not gonna take me that long to find it, because I have a whole folder of all my friends' references. So I will show you what I was referencing. Here, this is what I was referencing. I think I did a really good job being able to copy it. So it's really good to copy, because when you copy, you kind of are practicing like the techniques and the muscle memory of trying to like draw something. So as you can see, on the left is the original hand, and then the right is my like my version of it. But yeah, so I'm not really training my knowledge on like how, like, where I should be putting thin lines or thick lines. And I'm not really trained. I didn't really train my knowledge of how to draw hands. I just kind of like was trying to like form my own techniques on how to do it, because I can observe how it looks, because I know the fundamentals. Like I was saying yesterday, as long as you know the fundamentals, you can break this hand down into you know, like something comprehensible. And so I was able to do that. But I ended up creating my own techniques to draw it. So as I told you earlier, I manually erased some of the line art, and I manually added in the line weight after I drew the line. I didn't add the line weight while I was drawing the line. So yeah. This artist does share their files. I'm not sure if they share the original ones or just like edited versions of the original ones. Like not the original ones, but they like merge a bunch of layers and stuff. I don't know, because I do have some of their files. I'm not lesbian, but Zam. That reference, been following that artist for years. Her style is the core fundamentals of my art. Yep, I love this artist. And that's probably why you follow me, because I also really love this artist. You're pretty good at copying. It makes you see that the same is very good. Yeah, another thing that I copied yesterday was this thing. Bring up the drawing. Yeah, as long as you know the fundamentals, literally you can copy anything that you see. I'll show you what I also drew the finger. I drew this finger. That one. As long as you know the fundamentals, you can pretty much fucking copy anything. I also drew that finger yesterday. But is it bad to not practice drawing on paper but wait for a padded drawing? I'm a perfectionist and seeing erase marks. I don't think it's that bad. I never touch fucking paper, so I don't think it's that bad. Alright, that bad. Okay, so today I want to try to draw my own hand without copying anything. I want to try drawing it like just using my own hand as a reference, because I still struggle with drawing my own stuff. Like, it's not hard for me to copy something, but it's hard for me to draw my own things. So we're gonna have to go through the same process we did with this hand. For sure, it'll not be one-on-one, but it's close to fundamental part. Jiggly. I'd say paper to the top of my tablet because the smoothest screws through my head. Okay. You think it'd be easier to draw on pad and it transfer to paper, right? No, my skills do not transfer to paper. If that's what you're like asking. If you draw on iPad, it'll transfer to paper. No. Because I suck at... There's like different muscle memory when it comes to paper because it's different. You're like you're like drawing on a different texture, and it's a lot. There's a lot of things that are different. Okay, so let's start. What is a hand pose that I should... Here, I'll just look up a reference online. Also, when you're drawing, don't be afraid to reference real life stuff, because a lot of real life stuff is actually way useful. There's a lot more like real life references than there is like anime references, so let's see. I want to draw my own hand pose. Hand reference poses. Should I just do I'll just do like a normal peace sign, why not? Finger gun's always cool. You know how the Yoasune has a water hand from yesterday? It's the same finger. It's the same finger as yesterday. Okay, here. Let's do this. Let's do a different color. Let's do a different sketch color. Let's do red. Okay, so what I want to do is something like this. So, finger. This is what I'm looking at my finger right now. We got finger. Finger. We got... And then straight finger. And then we got the thumb. Okay. That's my initial sketch. That is the pose that I want. The pose should just be like something that's comprehensible to you, that you know like how to pose it. So nothing too complex just yet. Okay. Did I click on clickbait? No, we're drawing hands. We're drawing hot woman hands, I'd say. Even though I'm drawing my own hand. The hard thing about referencing my own hand is that I have a guy hand. And there's a lot of stuff, like, my hand looks very different to how I want my woman hands to look like. There's, like, a lot of similarities, but there is a lot of differences, which is weird. You know? Okay, so this is my pose. We're going to call this pose sketch. Apparently I can't spell. Okay. Okay, I didn't even spell pose right. Okay. Next up, we're going to make a new sketch called... probably just sketch. Just for funsies, draw a woman with the most manly hands possible. I used to accidentally do that. Okay, we're actually going to change this to blue now, because I need to be able to see it when I'm drawing over it. Okay, I do want to use the artist that I referenced for the way she shapes her fingers, because I still don't understand how I should be shaping my fingers sometimes. I know how to shape it when it's pointing forward, but when it's going straight up, it's kind of like a weird thing. Because the way my favorite artist does it is that when the finger's pointing straight up, it seems like she gives the fingers two joints. Yeah, here's an example. This is kind of oh my god, that is fucking low rendered. Or low resolution. Yeah, let me get an HD picture instead. What's a good example? Here's a good side view of the hand. So that's good. Put it on this side. Oh wait, this one literally has the pose that I'm doing, but the other way. In a different angle. Well, kind of. I don't have the fingers bending straight down, but it's kind of like that. Maybe one more reference. This one maybe? Yeah, okay, that's fine. See, I'll use these 3 references. Yeah, that would be nice. It's stressful as hell doing paper stuff. Okay. So, I'm gonna keep my hands in the same pose just so I know what I'm looking for. Good morning, Krusty Crew. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to only draw the edge of the hand that I'm drawing. Because from yesterday, I realized that only drawing the edge, I get like a more... So the thing about sketches I was talking about yesterday is like the reason people think sketches look good is because when you have a lot of lines that are like very thick like this, your brain interprets the perfect line of that entire huge mess. It interprets the perfect line. So like what you think is perfect. And the reason line art is so hard is because then you have to draw what you consider the perfect line, which is why line art is so hard. So it's kind of the same thing here. I want my brain to interpret the perfect insides of my hand. I just really want to work on the overall shape and have the shape be clear, but I want my brain to interpret what the inside looks like because it gives me like an easier time feeling good about how that hand is going to look like. Her exaggeration of drawing hands hurts my head back then when I was learning her style. Her hands are like super realistic, which is what I really love. Okay. So let's draw only the shape of my hand. So like the outside. What would be the most useful to me right now? I want one more hand. Okay, one more hand. One more hand will make me definitely feel good. Something that at least looks like... Ooh, okay, this. Because this gives me like a better understanding of how she shapes her hands in certain positions. It doesn't have to be exact. I just need something that looks a little similar. Am I cooked or is there an extra finger? Thumb, pinky, ring finger, middle finger, pointer finger. I think you might be high. I used to clean up my sketches with an eraser and use that as final. Hey, that's also a good technique that you can do. Okay, so let's start. Okay. I'm only going to be focusing on drawing the shape, so the outline. And remember, I also just want to be using like straight lines because that gives me the best, I don't know, straight lines are just better sometimes for structure. So. Sucky thing is if like I make a mistake, I can't press Control Z that easily. See, like right now, I need. Yeah, I just turn on this for a second. Actually, I'll put this remote on this side so that I can press Control Z with my other hand. Face cam? Yep, face cam. Even though you can't see my face because I have to look at my tablet. Not from your work, from that reference with the Oh, from the one with the nail polish. Oh, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5. I doubt that. My finger bends weird. It's like my finger bends like this. That's how my finger bends. Okay. Anyways. I also want really long fingers, which is going to be difficult to balance out. It's also really hard for me to draw fingertips for some reason. This is just my first sketch, alright? It doesn't need to look perfect. I just need like an idea of where I want everything to be. And remember, if you have a problem with my drawing, I'm most likely going to fix it, so don't worry. Okay, the sucky thing is that this isn't going to work because this is too congested. I'm going to have to move this a little bit. Trust the process, guys, alright? You might think it looks bad, but I'm trusting it. Dude, do that hand gesture in real life and it hurts. The one that she's doing or the one that I'm drawing? Oh shit, wrong way. Okay. The reference hand to the left? Ah, shit. I think forcing your hand to do like a pose can, oh shit, that's fucked up. I might need to fix that, actually. I think that finger's too thick. I'll fix it in a second. Remember, I'm not drawing the inner lines. I just really want the shape of everything. And right now, the shape's kind of fucked up, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, my hand is straining from doing that so bad. I'm gonna erase this part. I know it'd be easier to probably take a picture, but like, I don't really feel like pictures captivate what I'm looking at, because I feel like my like field of view is different from like a camera. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna leave it like that just for a second, just so. It's a little fucked up, but we're good. Let me put this on back on this side. Okay. So, what are the problems I'm gonna fix now is that the index finger is taller than the middle finger, which is obviously a problem. I don't like the shape of these, but I'll fix it when I do my next sketch. I feel like this finger is probably a little too small. I'm gonna increase the size of it. I feel like it's too thick, so I'll decrease the thickness of it. Still feel like it's too small. Hey, what's up? Nothing much. How about you? Okay. I also kind of want to copy the proportions of the other thing. Since it's sideways, it might be a little different in thickness, but I want the same tall fingers that I got yesterday. Let's also flip horizontally to see that it's fine. Okay. And now let's use the liquify tool. Liquify tool is a godsend, by the way. If you don't use it, try to integrate it into your workflow. Okay. Now I kind of just want to erase the inner lines that I don't need. So remember, I just want the shape. And see if I can interpret it. No, but it's fine. I promise you, it's probably fine. Okay. Now let's change that to light blue. Continue. I want to know if I sound good. Yesterday I was really quiet. I don't know why my mic has this thing where like if I'm not putting my fucking lips against it, like I'm deep throating it, it's just quiet. But I can't have it in the way because I need to see my tablet. All right, let's see how you draw a finger straight up. All right. So now that I kind of have like the gist of what I want as well as the shape, I really need to. Condenser mics that have a sweet spot. It is what it is. No. Oh, condenser mics have a sweet spot. It is what it is. Yeah, it sucks, but I can't afford another mic soon. It is what it is. Alright. I want another hand reference that shows me the... I don't feel like the hands that I have right now show me like a good hand close up. Maybe I will need a shit resolution photo. See, like, it's weird. So, like, I feel like the fingers are like super smooth. Like I don't think it looks bad, but like I want like the fingers to be a little bit more realistic, which is weird that this artist sometimes just does round fingers. I'm studying hands again right now too. Study with me because it is very interesting. So let me show you an example of what I want, all right? Because I did draw it on a tablet that I had. So this is kind of what I want. I want fingers that are a little bit realistic. As you can see, like fingers have indents like this. If you like look at your finger, you can see that it has indents like that. But weirdly, when you're looking at it like from the front, it looks fucking, it's smooth, which I don't understand. So I want something like that. Nice Pac-Man arcade cabinet, thank you. I modded it, even though it's fucking not working right now. Joint thickness, yeah. All right, so let's try to get that. Maybe the move is just to create separate 3 lines for each joint. I'm having trouble with drawing separately curved lines like those you were showing. Do I need to practice more? It's probably just, yeah, more practice. Because, like, what am I doing right now? I'm just practicing hands because I suck at them. Sometimes you just need a little bit of practice to get good at something. Oh my god, hot hands, woman, no clickbait? Exactly, bro. No clickbait. Oh, wait, now it just looks like I'm copying this hand. I promise you, if you look earlier in the VOD, I was not copying this hand. See, like, I think this is too thick. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, let's use liquify tool. It just looks weird to me. I'm just not doing it right. Hands aren't hot enough. 0-10 words. It is just a sketch. Don't worry. We will get the hotness will be there when we're done. The easy thing with this drawing is that all the fingers were clumped up together. So really, I just had to draw one side of it. And I didn't have to worry about, like, it's easier to draw, like, fingers when they're clumped together. That's why people always draw, like, the middle fingers. Like, the 2 middle fingers like this. That's also a pet peeve of mine. I don't like it when artists do that. Like, that finger looks perfect to me. And that's, like, I don't know. I don't know how I did that. Just making sure that the space between my 2 fingers is correct. Where the fuck is my base? Okay. Favorite manga? I don't read because I'm stupid. But I don't have a favorite manga. I mean, only manga I've ever read was JoJo's Part 6, and that's only because the anime wasn't out, and I was too impatient to wait for it. How do you draw your nails? Oh. I'll just do something random. Maybe the line art will look better. Maybe. Probably not. Come to see hot lady hands? You come to the right place. Alright. Alright, let's see how you draw fingers that are bent. I have to do the pose again. Kind of want a little bit more space between my fingers. Shit, kind of hard. Howdy. Howdy. Like, this shit is fucking impossible, bro. Yeah, okay, so maybe this is wrong. It's more like this, probably. See? Did you read JoJo's Part 6 digitally or physically? Physically. Or digitally, I am not paying money to read JoJo. So I'm confused on how I can draw this exact shape on my tablet, but I can't, or like my stupid ass tablet, but I can't draw it on here. Like that looks, I don't understand. Like that looks weird. Let me see. I'm looking at my finger, bro. Okay. Maybe it's just the problem is that I'm not kind of like showing my shapes correctly. It's always got to be the shapes. Okay. No, I don't want to do the thumb first. I kind of want to... Angle seems too high, maybe on the middle phalange. Maybe. I'll see in a second. Maybe it's this part. Maybe it's the fact that I'm drawing the inner lines when I shouldn't be. I'm looking at my hand right now. Stupid ass hand, bro. Maybe it's the fact that I'm trying to do curves again. Maybe I just gotta keep doing straight lines like I've been doing. That doesn't help. I think the image that'll probably the most help me is this one. Yeah, this is fucking stupid, so. I'll just leave it at that. It's not good, but nah, I don't like how thick it is, bruh. I don't like it. Oh my god, I'm going through the same struggles I did yesterday, bro. It's fucking over. I'll just do the shape for right now. Just leave it at the shape. Let me try to draw the thumb. Maybe I can do the thumb. I definitely struggle with something. There's like a part that I'm missing. There's like something that I'm missing that I'm just too stupid to see. The thumb is too small, so I mean that's fine. I can just increase the size of it. And then I don't. What the fuck? Oh, I clicked on something on accident. Don't want to be drawing the inner lines either. Good luck with the hand king. Thank you. Some normal to go. Thank you, Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, fan. Oh, I thought you were just... My ring finger seems to have a hard time hitting that big an opening with the first finger. Maybe after the finger pinch the knuckles down more. I don't know. I was drawing what I was seeing on my hand. So I'll see. Yeah, man. I'll see it. I don't know. I'll erase the fucking... I'll probably erase it soon anyways. Hello. Okay, so I have something on my hand that's like... I like to draw these little triangles just to help me visualize a little more. So like they look nicer for the sketch, so I like to include them just to make it so it doesn't look that bad. I think the thumb is... I mean, the thumb I fucking am looking at. Like, I've referenced another drawing. That's probably why I think it looks good, but... Let's see. And it sucks that I found a drawing that looks exactly like what I wanted to do, because now I feel like maybe I might be copying a little bit too much, which is not what I want, because I want to learn. Did I miss anything? I just woke up. That's fine. You could, if you missed anything, you just go back and stream. Not gonna lie, the thumb tied it together. That's what I thought, because I'm like, the way I drew the thumb was kind of really good, so I feel like... Oh shit. So I feel like the way I drew it was kind of... Fuck. The way I kind of drew it was kind of nice. But I shouldn't... Like, I don't know. It's like, when I draw, what I think is that, like, no matter what I'm drawing, I feel like it should look good regardless of, like, what other things look like. Like, so, like, how I say that simplicity is complex. Like, yesterday, you remember how I was talking about, like, a bunch of simple things add up to be something complex? Well, I feel like, I mean, the simple things by themselves should still look good. I feel like if I take this finger and just, like, only look at it itself, does it look good? I don't know. Maybe my mentality has flaws, but we'll see. I still don't like these. Maybe I'll try to fix the fingers too. Well, they don't look that bad. It's just... They don't look like what I want. I mean, they look pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe we can use the liquify tool to just, like, kind of manually add those imperfections that I like the indents and hands that I like, that I was showing earlier. It's like... Okay, I'll just leave it like that. Thumbnail's funny, lol, thank you. The hands look good? Thank you. I drew this one yesterday, if you're curious. Okay, so... Maybe I fucked up a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like... Division. I want this to be a little lower. I'm probably gonna shift these two fingers a little bit more down. want a little bit more spacing. Unless I can erase this. The hands suck? Damn. Man, I tried so hard on them. I'm back in my school is turning more and more like prison. What is going on? Hello, Mad. Oh shit, maybe. Okay, I'm drawing on a different layer. I'm like, am I drawing on the same layer? Shouldn't be. No, the hands are fine. They were probably just joking, honestly. Can you draw a weird hand? Can you draw a hand in a weird pose after that? I probably should. Yeah. After this, I'll probably draw like a fucked up hand or something. I feel like being able to draw a hand in any flip, like if I was able to draw a hand in like a weird pose, I should be able to draw a hand in any pose. No, so far at least. It sounds like you don't have faith in me. Do a peace sign? That's what I'm doing right now. There's a peace sign.